I never know when we're live. All right, y'all, we're live. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another night of POWERtry. I'm trying not to scream because usually when I go back and listen to it, I'm like, hey, everybody. So I'm trying not to be so loud today. Okay. All right, y'all. I hope y'all ready for another night. We got some amazing poems again from the squad. And we're talking about fathers, fatherhood, deadbeats, because there's a lot of those too. And because it was Father's Day this month. But we are celebrating all the good dads because I know we got some really good dads out here. We got some on the squad too, so I can't wait to hear their pieces. We're also going to talk about blood versus water. Is blood thicker than water? Is water thicker than blood? You know how that goes. All right, so I think I'm going to start it off with Anonymous for one of the first pieces. Are you ready, Anonymous Quo?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. I can hear you a little bit, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. Can y'all hear him?
It's a little choppy.
Yeah.
I got some fans going on, but
Turn the fans off for a minute.
Fans. Yeah, those fans.
Right.
It's hot. It's hot.
Hey, if I can walk off a flight since 7 a.m. and sacrifice looking a hot mess for y'all and tired and jet lagged and everything else, you can turn the fan off for 2 minutes. I'm just saying. 2 minutes. The queens have spoke. Just gonna log off, period.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better, huh? The first piece I'm gonna recite is called Figures, dealing with fathers. I never intended to be a father figure, but I was intended to be a father. But I'm not being a dad, and it's by this fact that I'm bothered. I'd rather be a better dad figure, something similar to how my pops was, because I was fortunate to get to experience what a pops was. I miss having my pops love. I miss it so much. But I'm the man I am today because he taught me so much. He said, be careful who you trust and know this world is corrupt. Sometimes I listen. One time I didn't and ended up in handcuffs, in the jail, and then the prison. That was the first of worst decisions. I went to church. My first religion was Christian, or at least I thought it was. But that was at a time I was trying to be who I thought I was. Caught up with those I thought I loved, only to find that when I look back at my past, there was a waste of my time. At that time, having a child had no place in my mind. See, when you gotta face yourself, it's hard to face you sometimes. But if you can't face yourself, that means you're faking your line. Who can I blame for my misfortune? It was me that caused these mishaps. But the time they're giving us in these courts needs to be looked at, scrutinized. Because there's a difference between the truth and lies. If not backed by proof, then the truth is for who to decide. These days I'm humble. You can say I'm losing my pride. My life's a jungle. Sometimes I feel I'm losing inside. I'm trying to focus, but I gotta make moves on the side. Despite my struggle, I'm not contemplating suicide. Don't know my destiny, but trusting the lies, my guide. I'm not being a dad because access is being denied. Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous. Hey, Jack, do you have one or two poems for us today? I think he froze up. All right, Rashad, I'm gonna hit you up next. I think Jack, you might have froze up if you could hear me. Yeah, he did.
So it's on me now?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a conversation between me and my dad and my son. You taught me how to live. You taught me how to love. You taught me how to learn. You taught me how to trust. You taught me how to fight. You taught me how to surrender. You taught me how to grow up. You, you taught me how to remember. The innocent joy, you wake up full of happiness that the world snatched from me. And you remind me of the power in the smile. You wake up with ambition, full of drive and on a mission. And your strength gave me the power through tribulations and trials. You experience life with an open mind, and every small step is major, carefree. And you taught me the importance of my behavior, carry myself like a man. I taught you to carry yourself like a god. I taught you positivity, and you supported me against all odds. I see you learning to talk. You see me finding my voice. I remember when you were just crawling. You see, I carry myself with poise. I walk in my truth. I know you follow my path. I followed your footsteps. Respect is all that I have. Respect is all I demand. Just figured I'd talk to my son. Same time I talked to my dad. I love you both for making me the man that you see today. You paved the way for me to show my son whenever he needs a way. I learned from you, both good and bad traits, but you're human and I'm human. I just hope my son will forgive me the same. And I know why you loved me, hugged me, scolded, and protected me. And if I ever forget, my reminder is sitting next to me. I love y'all.
That was good. Y'all, Rashad's son is so cute. Have you seen him, Veronica? Wait, can y'all hear me?
I
Can
don't
y'all
know if
hear
she's
me?
saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think Veronica can hear us. Veronica, can you hear us? I don't think she can.
I was hearing you guys. You weren't hearing me because I was on mute.
Oh, I was saying Rashad's son is so cute. Have you seen him before?
I don't think I have.
Oh, he's a cutie. I seen him on Facebook. All right. Do you want to go
Thank
ahead and
you.
read? Do you want to go ahead and read your pieces?
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one tonight.
Okay.
It's called Daddy Issues. And so this poem really is from my personal experience with my dad. So again, it's called Daddy Issues. I couldn't get you to love me, so I ran to the streets. A 15-year-old little brown girl, battered soul and wounded spirit. You said I'd never be good enough, and I believed you. I gave myself to older men and confused their touch for love, but the kisses and caresses, they didn't last long, and I was left wondering what went wrong. And for years, I heard my daddy's words, "You'll never be good enough." And I believed that. And for years, I waited. I waited for someone to say what my daddy wouldn't. Baby girl, you are loved. You are more than enough. You see, every daddy is every little girl's first love. Daddies get set the tone for her future relationships. I waited for him to love me, but the more I waited, the deeper the void. So, Daddy, hear these words today. I'm not waiting anymore. You see, the real issue isn't that you didn't love me, it was that you hated yourself. So, I'm no longer waiting. And instead, I fight every day to love that little girl that never got Daddy's love.
Oh, girl, you hit it right on it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these men, and I'm not trying to, bash the fellas, because women be out here too bogus, but a lot of the issue is a lot of these men just ain't loving themselves or haven't even been loved to begin with from their own father. So that's real, for real.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't cry because I cried earlier. Maybe that's why.
Right. Don't break down like me. Y'all can't be like me. I did that enough last week or last month.
I'll cry later, believe me.
I'm trying to find my piece, y'all. I just wanted to give a shout out to Verse Omar. He couldn't be with us tonight. You know, Alabama's a motherfucker. That's all I can say.
Mhm.
And if for some of the y'all that don't know, during the last show, 12 got scriptures raw. So he's going to be MIA for a minute until he can get back on. But he actually had a really good piece, but we couldn't get up with him. And Amir too. He had a real. Oh, both of them had a really good piece, and unfortunately, dealing with the system, we know that they try their best to get on with us, but we just couldn't make it happen because of those lovely people that they get to deal with uh,
Mm.
behind the wall. So, with that being said, Anonymous, are you there? He
He's
probably
on
can't
mute,
hear
I
us.
think.
He probably can't hear us because of all the fans.
Or he's on mute. So he may hear us and we're just not hearing him.
Oh yeah. Anonymous, if you speaking, can you take that mute off? I think I did that one time for like a whole. I'm trying to find my. Everybody was like, Amir, we can't hear you. All right.
Well, and it's harder for us because we can't see your
Yeah.
lip. So okay,
Oh,
there
there
he
you
is.
go.
Yeah.
Can
So
you
you gonna
ready for
be?
your second? Yeah, you ready for your
Yeah.
second piece?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn this fan off one more time so I make sure that you can hear me clearly.
Thanks, we appreciate you. I won't mention I'm sitting here in the nice air condition though. Rashad, you must not be hot. You over there with a hoodie on. I just landed in California and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Cali, and I came out the airport doors. It was like 99 degrees out. It felt. I was like, I'm ready to go.
All right.
Send me
I'm
back to
back.
Illinois.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
So
Anonymous, we can't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear you. All right, well, he's getting his stuff together. Maybe if you log out and log back in, I'm going to get, because I can't hear him at all now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
boot
that
you,
worked
Anonymous.
for me a second ago.
Okay, there. Let me go ahead and go with my piece then. This piece is called The Choice. Y'all got to bear with me because yeah, I didn't really type it up that well. The Choice. Your father made a choice and took no action in your life. So your reaction was to leave your son in the shadow, to give up the opportunity to teach, to be the inspiration followed up by words of motivation. Instead, you chose to lose those special moments that turn into memories of forever. So never have you tried to be what your father was not to you. Instead, you fell victim to the low expectations set out for you, allowed it to crush your soul. Now you lost all self-control. Soldier to the streets, instead of chief to your son, but father to him, you refused to be the one. Leaving the hardships of parenthood on my shoulders, refusing to raise your standards of expectations that you could grow to be the man that lived in you, yet he stayed buried within and you chose to run. You said goodbye to the opportunity to nurture your son, rejected your responsibility of fatherhood, declined the idea to do better than what was done for you, ignored the opportunity to mold your little boy to be a man, better than the man you chose to be. All this simply because of the life you refused to lead. Now, the choice you chose left you empty, and in your mind, you have multiple thoughts with no leads, wondering how 21 years later your son breathes. Does he walk like you? Does he look like you? Does he talk like you? But proudly, as his mother, I stand knowing he's a reflection of me in all that I have molded him to be. That's that piece, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, let me add Anonymous back. Okay, Anonymous, can you hear us? I still can't hear you. The joys of the internet.
Yes.
I don't even know if you can hear us. Anonymous, can you hear us? All right, Rashad, you know I'm gonna come to you. I know he's ready. I heard this piece, y'all. It's good. All right, it's all in your corner.
All right. They say blood is thicker than water, but this water was mixed in the mud of struggle, turning this friend to cousin, and more struggle turned this friend to brother. Different mothers, but I respect your mother like mine. You match my hustle, my grind, just a similar mind. Too many of our goals were sent on detours because of our crimes, just victims. We fell victims because of the times, from breaking into cars to sleeping in them, from waking up to drug deals to waking up and holding cells. Hold on, partner. I'll hold it down while you're gone. But times change as times pass. Somehow we grew old and grew out of touch. You had a hard time doing the right thing, and I had a hard time writing enough. I guess time washed the mud off and blood seemed thicker. You went from brother back to cousin now. You just another nigga. Our names used to be mentioned together in the midst of conversations, but I'm no longer in the mix. And why don't we kick it is what gets mentioned in conversations. I respect you enough to just say, we lost touch. Instead of saying karma of our crimes played in reverse to the point we lost trust. Between me and you, I wasn't involved. Time reveals all truths, but for now, I can't trust the energy. All the letters I didn't send match the negative energy that you sent for me. And just like the letter that arrived too late because they freed you, the energy is returned to sender, dated and stamped. Just another nigga.
It be like that sometimes, don't it?
Yeah.
Man, unfortunately, for real. I know I held my girl down for 21 years for her to walk away on some bullshit. It'd be like that, though. Anonymous, you here? We done lost Anonymous. We got 12 fucking with some of our brothers. I don't know what's going on tonight, but that's how it be like. It's okay, though. We still here kicking it. I'm tired of all the moons right now. They got me hot retrograde had me a hot mess.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We ready for your piece?
Let's stick in water. Let's stick in water. Water is necessary to sustain blood.
Hold on, we were just hearing you. We hear you. Hold on. I'm gonna cut you off. We were just hearing you good, but now we can't really hear you. Anonymous is just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm turning all my fans on. I'm done with y'all.
I think it's the deepness of his voice. Messing up the the frequencies.
All right, so we're waiting to see if he jumps back on. I had a couple inboxes this week asking how they can donate to the squad. And just so anybody knows, anybody that makes donations to Night of POWERtry, everything goes to those brothers behind the wall that take those risks to jump on with us. For example, 12 got scriptures last week, unfortunately, and his phones were confiscated. And so stuff like funds would go to him, funds go to the brothers to give him a meal, there we go. Just so that everyone knows, I don't keep any of the money donated. 100% goes to the brothers behind the wall. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to, she's not on tonight, but to Tamara, who donated last month. I just wanted her to give her some love. We appreciate it. Script appreciate it. Thank you. And we just lost Anonymous again. It's all right. It's just been that Friday. I'm exhausted from the flight myself. But also, if anybody wants to jump on the 1st, we will be announcing the topics for next month. We already have them. We already have those ready and picked out. Oh, we got some. Jack came on, Anonymous on, but we have the topics picked out for next month already. They'll be announced on the 1st. If you have a piece you want to spit, if you have a rap, a song that you want to spit that matches those topics, come with me. Inbox me, hit me up. About the third week of every month, everybody submits their pieces. I just review them just to make sure they fit the topics, and then, you know what I'm saying, then here we are going live. So, Jack, you got your piece? Can you hear me? I know he's. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, we're ready for you. I'm
Can you
glad
hear
you
me?
made it. Oh, we can hear you good.
Yeah, I having some trouble. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what happened. They kind of like kicked me out.
Oh, I kicked you out because you froze up.
But
It wasn't your phone, it was me. I kicked you out. Okay, let's go.
okay, probably so.
Oh, yeah, we ready?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Okay.
can hear you.
I bet you didn't know. I bet you didn't know that I idolized you, built imaginational concepts within my mind of what it would look like if you was there. Told myself the lies that you gave me resting on foundational I love yous and I always care. Needless to say, I built images of who you was as my dad, only to find out that you was the best father that I would never have. But
Mm.
I bet you didn't know. I sometimes prayed for you more than I prayed for myself. While you was all fighting someone else's war in Iraq, while being in the war of survival on my own in these streets, writing you letter after letter, only to have you to never write me back.
Mm.
Yet still, I bet you didn't know that I never stopped wanting, loving, needing you as a dad, despite of how much I cried or would oftentimes feel sad. Because in my mind, we went fishing, played ball, and you finally showed up for Family Appreciation Day while fixing my tie to finally right the wrong of your lie by showing me that you really do care. And for this reason, I still love you, although you was never there. I bet you didn't know.
Mm.
Oh, that came with it. You came with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that gave me the chills.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Anonymous again. I know he had one more piece, but Jack, I know you have another piece too, right?
Yeah, this one called The Letter to My Son. Um, Locked
Do we
within
need
your
the
mental, there
tissue?
exists genetic coding that if
I know, right? I'm sorry, we was talking.
not this
It's
time.
Veronica. It's Veronica's fault. It's Veronica's fault. All
Yeah,
right, go
I
with
was looking for
it.
the tissue. I was looking for the tissue.
the first. Okay, this one called Letter to My Son. Locked within your mental, there exists genetic coding that, if nurtured with the best of your potential, could produce the beauty of a God in the form of a man. See, I know this to be so because built upon that same physical, mental, emotional structure. I, your father, stand. I'll never be the one to stop or quit when thinking of things that may seem impossible to produce or do, simply because by becoming the mathematical chemist, the equation was cracked, passing on every element in the periodic table within your chromosomes that manifested in the form of you.
Mm.
Be that as it may, all things into shape of your mind as you mold the universe to unfold of that which you will. Be just that. Take your time while traveling through your thoughts to bring into existence all that you mentally see. And last but not least, my son, strive to be better than me.
Hmm. Ain't that what we all want as parents, for our kids to be better than us? I know I want my baby girl, my son, to be better than me. I know I want my baby girl, my son, Jack, we can. I'm gonna put you back on mute. Jack, put
Hey,
your
hold
mic on mute because I can hear me through your mic.
on.
I can hear me through your mic.
Okay,
Can
hold
y'all
on.
hear that? But anyway, I loved all y'all pieces. I always do, though. Um, as I was saying earlier, if anybody wants to jump on the mic with us, just inbox me on Monday or on the 1st. I will be announcing what the next topics for the month are. Thank you to all my squad, especially Rashad, because I hit him up at the last minute, like, no pressure, Rashad, but I need 2 pieces for the show, and he always comes through. Rashad, when is that book coming out? We are waiting for it.
Yes.
It's in the printing process right now. I got an email recently, so
Oh, you did?
everything that's happening right now is pretty much out of my control. So it's the waiting game.
Okay.
Shit, I mean, think about how much I want it. You know, I want to put my hands on it. So
I
Yes.
think I mentioned something to him about the book every time I hit him up. Like, what's up with the book?
where's the book? Where's the book? Where's the book?
I
I
ain't
don't know.
stalking though. I ain't stalking though. Where? What's the name of it again?
Poetic Pieces.
Poetic Pieces will be coming out soon, and you know we're blowing up Facebook with it,
Mhm.
so y'all can support Rashad when it comes out. Anonymous just let me know that his book. I know some people were waiting for it to come back up on sale, so it is now available again on Amazon. Shoot, I don't know where Anonymous is at. I cannot remember the name of it, but I'll post it on the Facebook page. So his book is back up on Amazon for sale, and y'all, he actually has a second follow-up book coming out. I'm editing it, so I get to read the pieces already, and it's good. The cover is going to be amazing too. So I'm just saying that because I'm on the cover.
And I would like to suggest also that your books, as soon as they come out in writing, the next project should be to get them in audio. And not have somebody else
Yes,
read them, but you read them.
Oh,
yes, Rashad, that'd be
Yes,
good.
yes,
Rashad's like, let me just get it out first.
yes. But I know, because I know how our men are, and you guys set the bar high for yourselves. And I mean,
Mhm.
there's just the energy, you know. I think that's why people get on here because they feel that energy, you know.
Yeah. We get after the show. I just want to say also this week I've got a lot of positive feedback from a lot of new viewers from the last show, which I felt bad because we were having technical difficulties last week. Um, but just a lot of feedback to keep on doing what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? And that it just gives everybody the opportunity because like there's so many poets out here that need to be recognized, acknowledged. Like I'm so glad that I met y'all because I love your guys' pieces. And especially behind the wall, that they get the opportunity to share what they're doing too, because unlike us that are on this side of the wall, we can go to a poetry show, we can go to,
Right.
uh
Hmm.
different places and express what we got to say or go see what others got to say and they don't. So I'm so glad that Anonymous, Verse, Omar, Scriptures, Jock, other brothers have stepped up to the plate. We did have, I don't know where Aaron's at. We had a couple other poets that wanted to step up. Sometimes things come up. Y'all know how it is, especially, dealing with 12. So we appreciate everyone that watches, everyone that inboxes me and lets me know what's going on, that y'all support it. We had another poet, was trying to get on. And sometimes it takes a while to get on just because, you do have to, your poem does have to go with the theme for the month. If y'all have a theme that you want to hear or want the poets to speak about, write about, come with it. I am, what I'm really waiting for though? I'm waiting for that first, rapper to come up and come. Now, I ain't gonna put Rashad on blast or nothing. He did say that he rapped, you know, but I haven't heard that yet. So, no pressure, Rashad. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, no pressure.
I might do a rap.
Y'all heard that, right, Veronica? You heard that, right,
I
sis?
heard
Like,
it. I heard it.
You heard me say might, right, Veronica?
no, what I heard was I heard do a rap. I just heard do a rap.
Yes. RAP.
But I'm saying, like, I scroll down Facebook and I see everybody, rapping and this and that, and we just dropped this song, but I haven't heard nobody step to the plate and come with it yet. So I'm just wondering how skilled they really are. Like, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, don't be a Facebook rapper. Be a rapper for real, real. I'm, you know, I'm
I'm
just
not. I'm
saying.
not. I'm not like Jay-Z or nothing. So y'all gonna have to bear with me.
I ain't biting that.
Jack said, Jack, what, you can rap too? He can't hear me.
No, I'm not even biting that. I wouldn't dare.
Because y'all don't want me to come on the
Yeah,
mic
I
like that
wouldn't dare.
because, I mean, I can rap in the shower, you know. I'm a whole bunch of Cardi B's in the shower. So. But all right, y'all. Well, it's been a good night. Thank y'all for joining us. I don't know
Man,
what
what?
happened to Anonymous.
I'm here.
Amir. Hopefully we'll get him back soon because, like I said, his piece was hot tonight. Hopefully Verse Omar will be able to come back soon. My brother always has some things to say, and scriptures raw, you know how the police do, y'all. So anyway, with that being said, y'all, thank you for joining us. You guys have anything to say?
Peace and love. Peace, love,
I
and
just
light.
hate I ain't get a chance to
Love,
catch
y'all.
everything. But
Right. If you didn't catch everything, it does stay up on the Facebook page. You know, it's on my page. Y'all can always rewatch it. You can go back to other shows and rewatch it. Rewatch the old ones. I think I share them every now and then just so you guys can see what we do also. Like I said, if y'all got a topic you want us to write about, hit us up. Let us know what you want to hear. There's a couple poets I hope to get on the mic soon. Michael Powell. I'm going to just put him on blast. He's a really good poet out of Ohio, and I'm trying to get him on the show, y'all. So we got to manifest that. But all right, y'all, peace and blessings. Y'all have a good one. Be safe out there. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night. I'm going to go to sleep now. I'm tired.
same to y'all.
Let me see.